Hey guys, I'm here with Andrew Aguinyaga.
Hi.
And we are going to embark on a road trip with Chris Pratt and Tom Holland for
Onward.
Of old, the world was full of wonder and magic. But times change.
I'm a mighty warrior!
Morning, Mom!
Hey, birthday boy!
By the laws of yore, I must dub thee a man today. Kneel before me.
That's okay.
I have a gift from your dad. He just said to give you this when you were both over 16.
No way! It's a wizard staff. Dad was a wizard.
What? Your dad was an accountant.
This spell brings him back. For one whole day, Dad will be back.
What? Back like back to life? That's not possible.
It is with this.
I'm gonna meet Dad.
Seems not okay.
Messing with the natural order.
It's getting harder to hold!
Oh no.
It's not going to be some Full Metal Alchemist thing, is it?
Ah, these just legs. I can't remember Dad having a top part.
Oh, what did I do? Hi.
We only have 24 hours to bring the rest of him back.
Until then, ta-da!
Oh, that's great. Dad, you look just like I remember.
Okay.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Kinda, yeah.
You got a problem, Shade?
It totally is.
If it's adventure you seek, you've come to the right tavern.
Oh, no.
It's like a Griffith.
Be out of gas.
But it says we have a full tank.
Griffin.
That doesn't work. Growth spell. We grow the can, and then the gas inside will grow with it. Elbows up.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
It worked! The can is huge! The fan is huge! And you're... Oh no.
Oh, okay. Cometh soon.
Not quite what I was expecting from the first trailer.
Yeah, no, that's completely different from what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I just thought they were off on a journey and it was going to feel... Honestly, I was kind of hoping for something different, but I like that it's something I wasn't expecting. I was hoping for something more in the lines of Dungeons and Dragons-esque.
Maybe a little road trip thrown in, kind of.
Like a modern day Dungeons and Dragons on a road trip, and there's a little bit of that going on here. I think it's got that Weekend at Bernie's thing.
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, that's definitely what we got going on here. I was not expecting there to be a third passenger.
No,
I thought it was just the two brothers.
Well, 2.5 at this point.
2.5. Well, two brothers and a dad, half of a dad,
Dad pants.
I guess it gives it more of a drive because it's like, well, we only have 24 hours and then we don't get to see our dad, which I get the motivation there.
Yeah.
It sucks that they botched the spell because they get 24 hours and they've already wasted, unless they get 48 since they've,
Yeah,
only
maybe
used half of the spell.
half dad, twice the time.
Maybe on the second half they just get the top part. I feel like that's only fair.
Spells are all about fairness.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's perfect casting for brothers because Chris Pratt does play a young kind of personality, even if he is a little bit older. He's not like that old, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. He's got that
That high energy, that
dude, bro.
Star-Lord. I mean,
Yeah,
that mentality.
and then you got Spider-Man. So it's two Marvel characters together. Shocking, they're in the same family. You know.
I mean, they had some good back and forth in their Marvel movie that they were in together. So I think that may have fueled
Yeah, potentially.
this pairing.
Yeah, I think it looks really fun. It looks pretty. It looks real pretty.
Yeah.
Like, especially when they do like the magic. I love the way that the font is used in all of those things.
Yeah, it's like
and
a ye olde font.
I love that we have a. It
Manticore?
appears to be. Is that a manticore?
I think it might be a manticore, since it's breathing fire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was channeling Griffin, and then I realized, oh yeah, Griffins, don't they have beaks? Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
traditionally.
They don't have lion heads. Yeah.
I like the tiny fairy gang. That was-
Yeah. A bunch of gang. The quest beginneth. It's fun and kind of confusing, but I think it's fun when you mash up modern day world with fairy tales, because like they live in houses that look like they're made of mushroom.
Yeah, it's something that's always kind of appealed to me, or something I've always wanted to see too. Is this something where they keep like that old medieval styling as far as the culture, the clothing for the most part, but it develops technologically. So keeping that same, like, what would
In a strangely very human world.
yeah, like what would medieval England be like if they had hover bikes instead of horses? Like, but they still wore armor and fought with swords and
Yeah,
lances,
so
kind of
in
thing.
terms of the music vibe and the way that they addressed each other, it reminds me of A Knight's Tale. In
Yeah.
terms of, in general, it reminds me of somewhere between Shrek, which is definitely a fairy tale world more than
Yeah.
a modern world, but they have modern features to it.
Yeah.
And then there's also a movie that came out, I think, in the early 2000s with Anne Hathaway called...
Ella Enchanted.
That's it, yes. Kind of reminds me of that as well, because they have like escalators and their
Yeah.
walls and stuff. But it's animated and vibrant and fun and Disney, and it's probably going to be great. I'm going to see the out of it. Probably more than once, because I love the casting, and Julie Louis-Dreyfus, I assume, plays their mother, and she's hilarious. So I'm looking forward to that. Although I'm sure it's going to be a smaller role, but it just looks like a lot of fun. I love the music of this trailer. It's a lot more interesting than I was expecting. It's very different. I had no idea that they had half their dad with them on this trip.
It's kind of a Full Metal Alchemist vibe there with the failed resurrection.
Yeah! I mean, I again, Mackenzie, if you see this, I have not seen Full Metal Alchemist, but I know enough about it. So even if I'm not going to be on that, whatever, I'm going in a different thing. This looks great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm curious who the protagonist is. Maybe it's just simply the protagonist is being the very
time.
thing. Yeah, it's time itself, because you have that enough as a conflict. They don't have any major threat if you remove any villainy from here, technically. But, I mean, you get a chance to see your dad again, who clearly passed on, which is the sad moments that we're going to get. And maybe it'll be like this huge loss where it'll be awkward, where he'll be hugging his dad's legs or something.
Yeah,
It'd be weird.
I'd assume they're probably going to get him back maybe just in time. Like that 24th hour is going to hit right after they get him back. Maybe enough time for that hug, for some sort of... I'm hoping for, anyway.
I mean, I'm going to feel cheated if... I'm going to feel cheated regardless. But I guess they still got to go on the journey. And I'm guessing, for my fan theory, I'm guessing that they're likely going to bond closer as brothers. They probably have nothing in common, as we saw, we got the vibe earlier in the trailer. And this little journey of theirs to connect with their dad, which is the thing that they both share and love on, they are going to also be like, hey, I didn't know this about you, my brother.
Yeah.
And it's going to be more brotherly love than anything. Where they both get to see their dad, like you said, probably towards the end of the movie. So can't wait. Looks fun. I don't think it's going to be a Disney princess movie, though.
No.
But it looks great. Cannot wait. This is my fan theory. What's yours? Of course, I'm going to need you to like this video and subscribe to our channel and click that bell so you can see new episodes. But most importantly of all, if you want all the power to tell us what to do with our channel, and I mean it, go support us at Patreon. There's an easy, convenient link right there. And if you're bored with this, click on that link there. It's easy. Easy.